So I just get done doing some shopping out town. I bought some clothes, which cost me around $100, and bought some groceries, which cost me around $200. But right now I am on my way to go check out a piece of land that's for sale that my boss told me about. I want to go see if it's something worth me buying and see if I can get a hold of the landowner and see how much they want for it, to see if it's something that I can afford. So I am here, and this is the piece of land that is for sale. I'm not sure how much of this land in front of me is for sale. I'm going to grab the information off this for sale sign to get a hold of the landowner and get some more details. As you can see, it's very grown up, but I can definitely tell there was a driveway here and probably a house at some point. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get a hold of the landowner and see if I can get some more details on this property. The landowner just left. So this is what's going on with this property. She was an only child, and when her parents passed away, they left everything to her. All of the land, the house, the barn, and all of the farming equipment. And she didn't want to do any farming, so she sold all of the farming equipment. The house and barn were old, wore out, and beyond saving, so eventually she had that torn down, and the land just sat unattended for many, many years. And she hasn't been wanting to sell the land until recently. So I spoke to her, and she owns a total of 299.54 acres behind me. She has decided to sell bits and pieces of this land instead of selling it all at once, which would be really expensive. So she told me she would sell me parts of the land that I can afford, and she would continue to sell me more and more land as I was able to afford it. So this piece of land right behind me is the piece of land that I want to buy because it's already set up with a driveway. It has a lot of wood on it, as you can see by all the trees behind me, which will help generate me some income as I clear out this area. So this piece of land right here behind me is going to be 4.24 acres, and she is going to be selling it to me for $154,260. There is smaller pieces of land that would be cheaper, but I want to start off with this piece here because it's already got the setup for housing and whatnot. So I'm going to show you what she gave me. She gave me a 3D Google image of the property, the entire property. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up and show you the entire lands, the entire land and acreage that she owns. And she even marked each plot of land that she's going to sell separately with numbers. And so as you can see here, this highlighted area that I highlighted is going to be the land directly behind me that I will be buying for $154,260. And I'm going to try to just keep picking away at buying all of this land eventually, which would give me almost 300 acres to use for farming and my dairy farm. So that's going to be where we're at for right now. I am sitting at $107,260, and I still have a little bit of money to earn to buy this property and to purchase something for me to put on it to sleep and to live. There it is. I ended up with enough money by the end of the day to purchase this property After doing all of the work that I did for the boss man today, I ended up with $170,342 total. Obviously, that's not what I earned, but it added to what I earned today, added to what I already had in the bank. I ended up with $170,342. I got a hold of the landowner. We set up arrangements for me to purchase this today. Fortunately, I was able to get that done before the banks closed and everything. I kind of had a balance doing that and working at the same time, off and on. So the property, like I said, is 4.24 acres. She sold it to me for $154,260. That, after purchasing the property, that leaves me with $60,082. I gotta run back to town real quick and buy a few things, a tent and a few things to be able to come here and stay the night. Yes, you've heard me right. As crazy as that sounds, I want to stay on this plot of land tonight in a tent. Gotta get a few things to be able to do that. So I'm going to go do that, and when I return, I'm going to be setting my tent up and getting a little camping area established for me to stay the night here. I just got done setting up my tent, which will be my living quarters temporarily. I just spent $5,000 on this setup. I should have everything I need for now. Little place for wood for my campfire, a little place for my food and radio, place where I can eat and listen to music, my little campfire area where I can cook, a bench for me to relax. I'm not sure what I'm going to use those big cans for, and containers, whatever you call them. And of course the tent. Oh, they're barrels. I don't know why I couldn't think of what they were called. I'm not sure what I'm going to use these barrels for. There we go. Barrels. Anyway, and here's the tent where I'll be sleeping. It is getting very late, and I have to get to sleep so I can get up tomorrow and figure out what I'm going to be doing. I told my boss man that I will probably be getting done working for him so that I can start my adventure here, trying to earn some money off in my own land so that I can grow it into the dairy farm that I want. So I'm not sure how much more time I will work for him. I'll probably give him a 2 weeks notice tomorrow so that I can concentrate on my property and making money here on my farmland. So we will see what day 4 brings.